Hey guys, what's up? It's Harley and we're back today with another Orilium video for the August term 2023. I did not do a video for April for this year. Stuff's happened. Stuff's going on. But I wanted to discuss my plans for the August term. I did pass all my April classes, so I'm good to go. I think I even added like a couple extra books on for that, so good. For this term, for my character's calling, Master of Elements, I have to complete 8 prompts, so that should be fun. 8's actually not that bad. It's not that bad of a number. I have a lot more books though, but I'm only going to go over the ones for that calling. And then maybe when I do like a wrap up, if I do a wrap up, don't quote me on anything, I'll go over the other books, because I also want to do like some of the side quest stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. So for my character Auryn, she has to pass 5 classes to complete her Master of Elements calling for this go around, and there's only like, I think there's only one that I have to pass like each level of the class. Most of them are just like past the first level, and then I have like one that has 2. So we're gonna just dive right in and go over each class with each level and see what I have to read. So the first class that she has to complete is Elemental Studies, and the first prompt for the O level is Element of Earth, which is to read a book with the word Earth in the title. So the only book that I had that I used Goodreads for looking up Earth in my TBR that I haven't read is Walk on Earth, A Stranger by Ray Carson. So I was like, well, I guess this is the chosen book. I didn't realize how hard it'd be to find a book that has the word Earth in it somewhere. But I mean, hey, I haven't read this one, so it was like kind of calling. I don't know much about this book, besides I think it takes place like during the Gold Rush period, and I don't know if she can like sense gold or something. I don't know, but I don't want to know too much. I don't think I want to know too much going into this one. But yeah, this will be my first Ray Carson book, so that's exciting. For the Q level, it's Boulder Stance, which is to read a book over 500 pages. Somehow I always get the damn 500 page, prompt. It's fine. It's fine. And I don't know why, but I think I don't know, a lot of books I've been reading lately are 500 pages, but it takes me a while. But anyways, the book I chose for this is Don't Kiss the Bride by Carrie and Cole. I wanted to read this last month and I didn't get to it, but this book, I think it's just over 500 pages. It's like 501, I'm pretty sure. Let me just, yeah, 501 pages, so it counts. I'm hoping that because it's a romance, I'll get through it faster. Much faster than a fantasy. I don't know, I've been reading fantasies slow lately, except I am reading Fourth Wing right now, and like it's really good, and I can't stop reading. But I'm hoping that because it's romance, I'll get through it quicker, and I'm very excited about this one. And for the last level, the D level for Elemental Studies, it is Lava Snakes, which is a book with the snake on the cover, and I don't know if I own any that I haven't read, but I did find a book, and it is Desperate Measures by Katie Roberts. I'll put the picture here. It is a like villain's romance with Jasmine and Jafar from Aladdin. So yeah, well, we're gonna see how that goes. I'm going to be listening to it on audio, so yeah. So the next class that she has to pass is Shapeshifting, and she only has to do 1 level, so that is our O level, and it is Formation Fangs, which is to read a book with vampires. So I picked The Vampire Diaries, Stephen's Diaries, Volume 4, The Ripper, because I've never continued on with the series, and part of me wants to give up on The Vampire Diaries because it's like, the show's like great, but the book's kind of like, but I'm kind of interested. but I'm still putting those ones off, so I'm going with the nice little short Stephen's Diaries ones, because these ones are more like connected to the show than the actual books themselves. So we'll see what I think about this one. And the next class is Animal Studies. Once again, only have to pass one level, so the O level is Intro to Domesticated Creatures, which is the pet pick. I took like 4 books, sat them in front of my dogs. It was the time. I was like, pick one, and Cameron mainly picked the book. She like put her nose on it, like sniffing it. Sansa took a little bit. I let Cameron pick, and then I moved him to Sansa, and then I was gonna like take the 2 books that they both sniffed and see which one they sniffed again. But mainly they both sniffed the same book. Sansa didn't understand what she was doing, but so this is mainly Cameron's pick. But Cameron picked out Hot Single Dad by Claire Kingsley for me to read, and this sounds a little dramatic because his wife had died and he gets himself a nanny for his daughter, and the nanny is his sister-in-law, who was a teenager at the time that they got married. I don't know how much... My paper fell. I don't know the exact age difference in this, but like the fact that she was a teenager when he like last really hung out with her, and now she's the nanny for her niece, and he's kind of interested in her. It sounds dramatic, and I'm intrigued. So I'm hoping this is a fun time. The next class is Astronomy. Once again, 1 level. So the O level is Moon Song Ritual, which was to look at the last song you listened to, pick a word from the song title, and find a book with that word in it. So mine was Call You Mine by the Chainsmokers and BB Rexa. I was listening to it in the car on my way home from work, and I had a book in mind when I saw that title. I had already read it, and I have a lot of unread books, okay? So I'm like, I can't reread it. I can't reread it right now, okay? So I found another book. I managed to find another book. I had a thought, and I was like, wow, I have another one. So I picked This Darkness Mine by Mindy McGinnis. I really enjoyed her other book, so I'm hoping that I enjoy this one as well. It's a little dark, a little twisted. Yeah, she like absorbed her twin in the womb. I don't know, but we're gonna see how this one goes, and like, it's fine. And the last class is Restoration, and for this one we have to pass 2 levels. So the O level is Induce Sleep, which is to start a book before bed, and I am doing Of Glass and Glamour by Shonda Han. I'm thinking that's how you say her name. I'm gonna go with it. But I'm also buddy reading this book with my friend Victoria. We both read the first one of Beast and Beauty. I think it was for the spring challenge. I feel like it was for a readathon. So yeah, we read the first one, which was a Beauty and the Beast like type story, and it was really fun. I was really surprised by it, and so I was like, hey, do you want to read the second one and like continue on in tradition? And this one looks to be like a Cinderella story because it got the glass slipper, but this series is, there's this lady called the Lady Evil, and she has these daughters that she like adopted, and her plan is to like ruin other people's happiness because something happened to her. But the first daughter found herself a little happy ending. I am assuming all the other daughters are going to, and I'm kind of wondering if, you know, Lady Evil isn't really that evil. Like, maybe she plotted this, that she's gonna train her daughters to destroy people, but really she's working toward their happy endings. So we'll see. But I'm excited for this one. the last book I need to read is for my Q level and is Relocating Pain, which is to read a book in a different spot each time you pick it up, which I feel like would be very easy to forget about. So I tried to get myself a little short book so, you know, I can easily change. And I picked the Tea Dragon Tapestry by Kay O'Neill. I read the first 2 books in this little series and they're like super cute. Like, it's a nice little like graphic novel, but it's like super cute, super wholesome, and I absolutely love it. So I was like, oh, I want to pick this one up and finish out the series. And I was like, this one should be kind of easy to like read in a different spot every time, you know, because like you just got some pictures and a little reading, so like I can read on my bed and then like read in my chair and then like other chair. I don't know how long it'll take me, but like I feel like it shouldn't take me too many different locations. But that's my plan for that one. And those are the books that I plan on reading for this round of the readathon. This doesn't seem too bad. Technically I have 12 books to read, but you know, once again, we'll talk about them later, maybe, possibly, you know, if I complete them, you know. But yeah, this doesn't seem too bad. I mean, there's what? I think just one book missing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just one book missing. That was an audiobook. But I have some faith in myself. I don't know, I've completed this every time I've done it, but every time I'm like scared, okay? Because you never know what's gonna happen in the month. You never know. But yeah, so these are the books that I'm going to be reading, and hopefully Auryn will pass her classes for the 2nd year. So these are the books that I'm going to be reading in August. If you're doing this challenge, let me know your character's name and what calling they're doing, and you know, any other tidbits that you got. My girl Auryn is learning water magic this year, so that's fun. But yeah, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.